Hello and welcome back to another episode of Lego Chef UK. In today's episode I am going to be looking at Unikitty, so it's going to be a build. It might be a longer video, but we will see. In my last Unikitty videos we built the cloud car and I was so impressed with it. I have got another one to show you. These sets are $12.99. Such a nice little set because you get lots of little bits. So today I will be bringing you set number 41452, Print Puppycorn Trike. Looks like a really nice build. I had to open it to see how big this was going to be. Oh, and if I have everything. So it looks like we get a couple of different little play sets, which is a really good, really interesting sort of build, especially for younger children. You know, there's a skateboard, football, ice cream, pizza. We have seen an ice cream before on the Robin builds and the Batmans. And of course, it's from Cartoon Network, the cartoon they have. So this one doesn't look too busy, where with the Unikitty Cloud car, it was 3 bags. This is only 2. So we'll do this live. Of course, instructions, as always. This one looks a little bit easier. So, you know, the little Lego man's, he's opening it, 1, 2 bags. Starts with the first bag, builds it, starts with the second bag. So with the Unikitty, it didn't have this page, which is really, really nice. So they are numbered 1 and 2. So in the first bag, you get these 3 little bits. In the second bag, you get the trike itself. So on the first bag, there you go, it tells you what we are going to be building. So if I put that at the back so you lot can see them, we will crack straight in with this first bag. See, the Unikitty Cloud car, it came with 3 bags and it didn't actually tell you what was in each bag. So you had to do it as you were going. So there's the football. That looks very nice. Really hard bit of plastic, so that's really nice. We'll put that to one side. So let's crack on with actually building the Prince Unicorn. Puppycorn, sorry, Prince Puppycorn. So we'll get into this and we'll quickly build it. Try and keep on camera as well. Oh, sorry about my fingers, as I've been at work and I nipped myself, so we don't want to see that. So don't draw your eyes to it. I know I've mentioned it now and you're going to draw your eyes to it, but we'll get past it. Right, so that's the first 2 pages done. So far, so good. This is where I possibly cannot find all the pieces. A little black one. So again, like the Unikitty, it's got that little round bit with a black place, so you can turn the head. So that's the first little bit done for the face. Just look at the printing and the detail on these. Such a really interesting, nice, sort of different Lego piece as well, because you know, all the pieces that they used to come out, it was only kind of like a 1 piece sort of use, but now they're getting so into the use it again and the creative builds for everything. It's starting to become really, really nice with the new pieces that we are getting out of these sets. And he goes on there. So there you go. That's the Prince Puppycorn made. And again, he can spin his head round. Love the earpieces. Earpieces are absolutely phenomenal. Moving on, so it looks like we are building, well, that looks like an easy build, just a crate. So ice cream again with 3 dollops of ice cream, different colour. So at least we've got now, with the Robin that we got, there was a vanilla one and now we've got mint. So that's a nice little thing. If you did want to build a little set, you could always put them in. So basically this is just a tray or a box, even a box, so you can put all your stuff in. So there's a ball, which I've shown you, and a pizza. Just the printing really does impress me on these little builds that we've got. As I keep saying, showing my ages, when I was buying Lego, oh, lost the wheels. The printing wasn't as good, but you know, they've moved on with the times and it is really good quality. Oh, can we get them on there? There you go. And they kind of go round, but not as freely as you would like them to go round. So that's the skateboard made. Oh, next page, we've got a little bit there. So then another face print, standard face print. Nothing too interesting, couple of eyes and a mouth. And to be fair, I have never seen one of these proper episodes, so I have no idea what that is supposed to be. But hey, it is one of his friends and we have built it and it is fun. So now moving on to, looks like a little dinosaur, but we'll see. This is the fun bit about it. If you've never seen anything like this, but your children are into Unikitty, it's a bit of a surprise for everybody, really. Oh. So with these books, it's a bit annoying. Let's try and fold that back over. So there we go. That should be a lot easier for us to do and to see. So I don't have to keep going back to it. Oh, wrong place, Scott. There we go. And if you've not noticed, or if you haven't heard, my name is Scott. Keep calling myself that in our videos, but also Lego Chef UK is my main name, which I should be using. Ooh. Ooh. So again, as I get more subscribers, so thank you very much for the love that is being pumped out there. Let me know if you come up with a nickname for all of us or for my followers. Oh look, oh, googly eyes on this one. So we can have a little nickname going. Or like, you know, people have, what does Justin Bieber have? Believers. I think they're called Believers. So if you did want to create a nickname for this channel or the subscribers, feel free to leave a comment. And I do try and get back to everybody that leaves a comment, or even on my Facebook or Twitter, I will reply to you. Now that's quite a nice sort of face. Really simple, but really effective as well, which is great stuff. So again, all these builds are so simple if you follow the instructions. If you have watched some of my other builds, I do tend to sort of like rush over them. Oh, so I do put either in the wrong way or I do miss things. So this is a bit annoying. If you can see, I'm trying to get oh, there you go, it's out. Bits were stuck into the wheels. So this little figure on its own is a very nice piece. Look at that, so simple. If anything, if anybody remembers the Rugrats, it's the dino car, or the dinosaur that Tommy used to like watching. So that was nice and easy. Moving on, so we're on bag 2. Again, lots of little bits that we have saved, so that can go into my drawer. I haven't saved, sorry. Lego have been very kind enough to give us extras. So out of the first bag, some really great pieces, simple to build and really effective. So we'll put them out the back there. So again, $12.99. Is it going to live up to the quality or the oh, mind the camera, the really nice specs that we had for the Hello Kitty Cloud car? Because don't forget, that was $12.99 as well, but you got so much with that. It was a really great build, and the colours in this as well is just absolutely wonderful. I do like the colours, and these new, well, they're not new, but the new see-through yellow bits, very great to see. So we'll crack on to build this. So this piece here that we are building now will create his actual trike. But as you can see from me building, it's such an easy build. All of these so far, I've been really impressed with how easily they are put together. Because, you know, with these, you'll probably, it says like, no, like they've got the sad onion face under 5 years, sorry, under 3 years. But you're expecting like little children to be watching this on Cartoon Network. because it is aimed at smaller children. And I'm just so impressed with how easy they are to put together. Absolutely amazing. Right, so we are moving on swiftly. See, and I like the way they give you, if you can see this, what I'm sort of following, they give you like 2 bits, so you put 2 bits on. They give you 1 bit, you put 1 bit on. So, you know, it's not, you need to find 6 bits and try and figure out, back in the olden days, well, sorry, not olden days, because I'm not that old, but back in the days I was collecting Lego, these were the kind of things you were looking at. You were looking at the instructions and it was like, right, I need to get this bit, I need to get that bit, but I can't actually find that bit because there was about 3 other bits that went on before that. So as they've got on, they've got better, which is very good indeed. So yeah, it's kind of looking like something, isn't it? I like the way these builds as well, when you do them, they kind of don't look like anything. But then once you get all the outside bits on, so as you can see here, I'm putting on little holders. This is possibly the changing point where it does actually start looking like something. If I put them on the right place, yeah. Oh, so it's a bit weird where it leaves a hole. You can see that. I'll put that up there. So you can see straight through that. So that's nice where it doesn't have to exactly meet everything. Because that's when I sort of do my builds on other sets and it's all one big lump, it's a bit, you know, they can change it up, which they look like they have changed it up on here, so they don't have to fit like Tetris. It's definitely, there you go, a nice little blast from the past, a bit of Tetris there. Well, an amazing game as we're talking about Tetris as well. Hours of fun, hours of annoyment when you're trying to get that big level completed and you can't do it. But that's what we entertained ourselves with. And it's still, I believe if you go onto YouTube, there is a sort of like tournament, I believe, that people play in it. So that's still going strong. I don't think Tetris is ever going to die. But that's not Lego, so we'll try and keep off that. There you go. And then also what I saw the other day as well, which I was like, yes, is the new Lego movie number 2 advertised. That looks very good indeed. Oh, and there's the bones that I'm putting on there. Kind of the same, by the looks of it, of the bones that are on the cavemen. Little sets, you can get a little mini set, which is a caveman and a cave lady. And it looks like the kind of the same bones in the hair. And we've got the same blasters. They are getting so much use out of these blasters. It looks like they have got a new kind of model, a new mold that is so effective at firing out these propeller things, or these little, what would you call them? Little missiles, that they've just kept going with it. Alright, and as you can see here, off the camera, we have had one of these in one of the little guns that we got for our Lego Ninjago. Similar, but definitely got one nonetheless. So that one, oh, there's its flag. So yeah, we are getting somewhere to the end of the build by the looks of it. So far, very impressed. Very simple to follow. And it's just a case, I believe, putting some wheels on. And we can get to the playing, or get to the reviewing. So, $12.99, as I did say before, very good deal, or very good buy in my eyes. Right, so this is gonna be the hubcaps. I believe it's like that. Whoops. Yep, there we go. So that's nice as well. Where they on here, they've I'll show you in the on the camera. It's like a baseball. So that's nice. So he's actually got designer hubcaps for his trike. So that's really good. There we go. Let's put them on there. So that's, I do like that for a really nice sort of detailed, because he is a prince and he's got some designer hubcaps, which is very good indeed. So, and again, another designer piece that they've got here. Basketballs. Such a nice little sort of design effect that they've stuck on there, which these two make his big front wheel. So, oh, we just need to put, so we are done. That is the build. Oh, I'm throwing Lego at myself now. That's okay, we've lost that one, we've got plenty of spares. So there we go, this is the build complete. Let's just put some missiles in there. And we are done. Got a couple of little spares. Obviously it says projectile. So there we go. Another little mini build completed. Unikitty Prince Puppycorn Trike. And let's see if it does work. We'll get the instructions out of the way because it is all completed. Yeah, that is very, very, very good. Does he go in like Unikitty went in? Oh, yes. That's another a bonus and a plus when the characters actually sit into their vehicles. So you get, let's have a little quick review of what we get on this. So this is $12.99, as I kept saying. And does it live up to the first one with the Unikitty? I want to kind of say yes. There's a little bit less that you get with this. If you haven't seen the Unikitty video, go check that out because you'll kind of see what I'm sort of talking about. These little mini builds are great. This kind of looks like Peppa Pig's, I did say the Rugrats dinosaur, but Peppa Pig's little brother's dinosaur, which I can't remember his name. But again, nice little simple build. We'll go with any set. Again, if you're going to do a set with shops, that can go with anything. Yeah, I'm not too quite sure on this, but obviously if you do watch the cartoon, you'll probably know who this little, it looks like a girl because the eyelashes is going to be. But the Unikitty sets that you can get, because you can also get, if you look at the instructions, that's the Unikitty Cloud set that you can get. So basically these are the mini bags. But I haven't got any of these mini bags yet because they are priced at £3.75, which I think is quite expensive for what you're kind of getting. $2.99, yeah, great deal, great bargain. But for these little minifigures, I'm not too sure, which I've just noticed as well. So if I get Unikitty out and I get Prince Puppycorn out, so with Unikitty models, oh, I had to come off. This is what she gets on her tail, and the dogs or the boys look like they get the round blobs. So that's quite an interesting thing that they haven't done the same sort of tails, and they've put a long tail for Unikitty and a short ball for the males. But that's just another thing I've noticed. So $12.99, yes, it's definitely worth it, because at the end of the day, oh, I keep taking Unikitty's head off. At the end of the day, these sets combined are going to make a really, really good collection and a really nice playing set, because you've got all cars and they all go together. So as always, subscribe, hit that notification bell button. All you Lego collectors out there, keep collecting. Goodbye.